and welcome to our show today. This is your host, Alexandria, and we're having a very, very special guest today, and you'll never guess who he is because, well, he's dead. Anyways, it's Mr. William Howard Taft. I know, I was so excited too. But, kids, I'm gonna have to say that if you don't know who, Mr. Taft is, I'm gonna have to ask you to, leave. Actually, sit your tushies down. Let's get ready to learn about our 27th president. Now let's welcome Mr. Taft onto our show. Yeah! Woo! 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 Guys, cut the scene. It's definitely not Mr. Taft. Incompetent people. And now I'd like to actually get the real Mr. Taft over here and have him come onto our show. Come in, Mr. Taft!
Darn the whippersnappers following me everywhere with that dang found contraption. I'm here. What more do you want from me?
Well, now that we have the real Mr. Taft, I want to ask him a few questions. Is that okay with you, Mr. Taft?
It's what I'm here for, isn't it, little girl?
Good. Good. Now, Mr. Taft, I have to ask you, where were you born and what day and what's your address at that time?
I don't see why that's any of your business, but I'll answer anyway. I was born in the year of 1857 on September 15th in Cincinnati, Ohio, well, I don't know my address. It was so long ago.
Always fascinating your answers are, sir. I think I'll ask another question. When did you become president? And, when? What was the exact date? Do you remember?
Now, that little girl, that is a day that I will remember for the rest of my death. I became president at the age of 51 on March 4th of 1909. Beautiful day that was. Beautiful day.
Before you were president, what college did you go to? And what was your profession before you totally went into the political profession?
Well, I believe that after I graduated high school, I went into Yale University to become a lawyer.
Did you have a lot of family, Mr. Taft?
Well, little girl, I did. I had lots of family. When I was born to my father, Alfonso Taft, and he was a lawyer and a politician, and he was married before my mama. But then he married my mama, and her name was Louisa. I'm sorry, that's a long time ago. My mama's been dead. Marie Torrey Taft, and I had 5 siblings to my mama's marriage with him, and 2 half-brothers from the marriage before, and in 1879 I met my wife, who, Helen, I'm sorry, it was so long ago, Helen, and she was the daughter of Harriet Collins and John Harrion. He was the Cincinnati lawyer, so she was kind of popular. Lucky snack I had her, yes it.
When did you die? Where were you buried?
This is the memory I remember the clearest because it's the last memory I had. I died in Washington, D.C. on March 8th of 1930, and I was buried at Arlington National Cemetery. Yes, I was.
Of course. Thank you so much for being on our show today, Mr. Taft. And anything else you'd like to say before you go?
And you are so welcome, young lady. I was so pleased to be on this show with you, and I do have something to say. I just want to say that me, William H. Taft, is way better than Louis Denome's president, James Buchanan. I'm way better. I mean, look at me. I'm way better. No doubt about it. A lot more of me to love.
So right you are, Mr. Taft. And this is Alexandria signing off.